Waiting they happen.
How you doing? I'm a journalist from Edo State. Ice life, ice business. Yeah. However, which don't happen all over the world. This market, so that the biggest market for West Africa. Where we see people they can't do business. Nigeria, now here they come. West Africa, now here they come. But we don't see I'm saying our leaders, line chairmen, secretaries that they will get government as now they talk about this matter. But you as a youth, a young businessman, and I know that this market now don't close for the past 2 days now. It don't affect your business. But do you what you say be the solution? And the Monday sit at home be the solution. Or maybe people they come market on Monday be the solution. I just want you to just share your own kind of thoughts and solution because other people don't talk their own parts.
The solution is that Monday sit at home. Governor wants everybody to come out and open their shops. Only that thing is the problem. But people don't like to. They use that Monday for respect of Nnamdi Kanu. That is all. But Nnamdi Kanu said everybody come out, open their shop. But people they fear about this unknown government. The government is supposed to provide security for people. That is all.
But if Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo say don't provide security, if you say any shaking go there?
Well, Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, if he did not provide any security, I don't think whether some people will come out to, because everybody, assuming for my own side, I would like people to come before I come because I don't have anything that I will use to defend myself.
That means a fear. Like according to you, unknown gunmen. They don't know them. Let me the fear because it don't fair happen. And when it happen, nothing happen. When it happen, nothing happen. Unknown gunmen, not the fear. But I thank you for the time you take share this conversation with me. Greetings. Nice talking to you. Correct. However, men they on ground though, security they on ground though. Men they on ground, security they on ground. But not forget, now the biggest market for West Africa, for Southeast Nigeria, Anambra State. This place, people from Cameroon, from Ghana, from different places, they come here, come do business. Togo, border. If you come for inside Nigeria, from Niger Delta, Edo, Delta, Bayelsa, Port Harcourt, Calabar, even Lagos, they come here. You get some countries where you go find for Lagos, you dey on the chair. You don't say this on the market. There is nothing where you they look for. We're not there here. But that's why we enter streets now. Make we hear from the people. However, government don't call them, make the day in round table, but we want to hear from the people. Wait till they bring the challenge. The challenge now the Monday sit at home. And it be like say the Monday sit at home, don't they used to these traders? Not be only for Anambra State, Imo, Aba, Ebonyi. But many people they come they talk win.
You don't read based on see the government events. That's why you see all this thing when they happen now. I don't know whether they get my point. The thing don't read based on see this is what my governor wants for my state. You don't read, that's why you see things be like this now. Governor made they come out every Monday. In fact, the thing itself, you get as it be now. You know, say this Anambra State like this now. In fact, all the whole Igbo land, this every Monday now, they lose a lot of trillions of naira. Based on say things no they work out every Monday. I always talk my own, due to my own.
Your own opinion.
Due to my own opinion. Yes, and between I observe, I understand my point. Because me, I be Onitsha man. Because my mother is Onitsha woman. You understand my point? But with waiting since I come back here, because now data now they work for oil complaint. for selling global. Now because they drop me for work, let me come on here.
Yes, come.
And I God bless me, say I get handwork. I'm a fashion leader, tailor. That's my point.
If you saw those senators,
For you, that's what the senator say. Who uniform, sir? I say uniform.
let me say your product now fit dey shine and fit dey carry everywhere they dispute. I thank you for the time. I like the way you talk to
Sure, they
me.
get my point, but I like what the governor do. Sure, they get my point, but yours are sometimes you need to take action for you to know, say, I'm in charge. This is what I want for my state. I don't know if you get my point. I'm in charge. This is what I want for my state.
Other people they say other state they do am. Why? Look, as you talk, this is what I want for my state.
Yeah, this is what I want for my state. Normal, we not see yes, that's what it's supposed to be. Every governor get access for a state. This is what I want in my state. And this one say he himself don't enjoy for a very long time. The thing they affect us. So even when I follow the talk, it affect me now. I'm a family man with 2 wives. I'm a man with 2 wives and 4 kids.
Now I tell like all these Yoruba guys who come from you, we come from Kwara.
I'm from
Osun State, any Muslim guys on the married 3 young boys, they will get 3 wives, 2 wives. Okay, let me be Kwara State.
This is my 40 years where I read now. October 15th, I complete 39 years.
Congratulations.
You know,
Waiting they happen.
I say don't shut down. Waiting be the game now.
Other people, when I don't interview, they say that they fear the unknown government. But as they shut down, I'm there. Everywhere they surrounded.
But this one now for market. You know they put am for road. You go come here, you go follow road to come market now.
What be the problem of this Monday sit at home? Somebody say, one man when I talk to say every Monday they're in the sick. He said every Monday sickness go all of them. He said but Tuesday go wet. He said but all that on Monday now the medicine to take care of the Monday sickness now what they look for. Waiting to say
The problem, even the professor know the problem. The professor Sabiamo. Now one thing, if you release in Nnamdi Kanu, market go start.
but not be Professor Soluto now.
But you're supposed to talk, supposed to do something about it.
I like this Nigeria because some Nigerians they fear to talk. Let's tell ourselves the truth.
Let us tell ourselves.
Let's tell ourselves the truth. Oh.
Not only the truth gonna set us free.
You at your own age now, at your own religion, you don't see I'm saying. You they try to talk for your opinion saying that the Nnamdi Kanu.
If they release that man,
Monday sit at home everywhere go vanish for Southeast.
everybody go come out on Monday. But this thing don't reach. We take Monday the rest. So
Hey, it don't get part of you. You are not used to it.
Well, we are used to it.
So you did lose money on Monday now.
That one no concern anybody.
Huh?
It no concern anybody.
Okay, if you lock your shop on Monday, not concern
It no
anybody.
concern anybody.
Yeah, you will pay me on Monday since you lock your shop.
Why? Do you give me money to start the business? Can you come and pay for it for me? We pay tax. And you know to reduce money because we stay on Monday. We pay tax, we do everything normally. So
That means they should open the market.
let him open the market. Everybody starts selling.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, and to serve Nigeria with all my strength. That's what it's supposed to be. I thank you, eh?
Thank you.
Drop your comments, shut up, like them. Thank you. Not be smart, no. People, they talk. The fear of unknown government. You see what that man talk just now? He said, let's tell ourselves the truth. Because some people, they fear to talk the truth. What did he talk just now? See me the release. I'm done. So, we are shut down. All these boys now, they're supposed to they work. They're not going to feature up like 2 times a day now. They're not going to feature up 2 times a day now.
True, I swear. You say you know what happened. May governor allow us, understand? May he allow us. May we make you open this market. But you see that Monday, may you leave am for us. We know they come.
No. When I talk to one guy, just now, I say every Monday, say una dey sick.
We know.
He say una dey sick on Monday. Say una dey look for medicine wey go cure the sickness on Monday.
Or we dey pray. You understand? Anything where you want to do that Monday. We never come out and protest, say we want come on Monday to do our market.
If we need them,
we like and like that. We dey use them. If you no want come out, you sleep. Yes. Leave that Monday, open market. No need. All this thing, no need.
No, if you say this is Monday matter, no go work.
You no go work. Even if you do until next year,
brother,
we no go come out on Monday.
Why you can't dey fear to come out on
Monday? We
Monday?
know they fear. Now our own decision.
Because some people say they fear to come out on Monday.
Yeah, now decision, our decision. Leave them for us. Now we pay for the house rent. Now we pay them. I think on here now pay for this shop now. Leave them for a year. Now my money. You know, tell me when I
money go dey waste oh.
Now you give me money, no be my money. Now you go tell me when I go open them. Leave that Monday for us. We know they come. Open market for us. So before this thing go.
No, don't talk. Say don't talk. Say if this Monday come now and not open them again and shut down.
See, and that shut down with the weight. See, if they see us, we calm down.
Yes, I like her.
Make you go ahead. Make you see us. Don't worry. Don't forget. Don't worry. You go demolish my market.
Now, may I tell you now?
Yes.
You say the kind of security we there everywhere now. Say I go give it. Not see army. Not see armored car for them.
Make it continue. Don't when he reach. He never reach. With the respect government, may we do them properly. We don't talk to people where we supposed to make them talk. Then if they know here, just forget.
Okay. As an area journalist, not vex for this question where I want to ask
me
you.
The vex?
No, not vex. No. This question where I want to ask you now, Mona not slap me for this matter.
No, not be you.
Mona not slap me.
No be you, government.
If they can release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
yes,
una go open on Monday.
Okay, make I tell you the truth. Make I tell you the truth. The truth be say for this Onitsha now, the truth I tell you, 70% of people we no one come market on Monday. No be Nnamdi Kanu case. I tell you the truth. We don't use them. Engage for another activity. Even if Nnamdi Kanu come out today, before market go sit on Monday where you go reach like 3 years. I tell you the truth. No be say lie. No be say because Nnamdi Kanu. 70% of people where they sit at home no be Nnamdi Kanu. I tell you the truth. We don't engage ourselves to another activities. So if not, this we know the beg, we no one come. Now first, now we pay the shop rent. I beg, let me stop here from you.
The goods where they there, now our money. The shop rent, now we dey pay them. We dey remit our tax, give government. Government, get right, say them go just come for no reason, come shut our shop just because say we decide not to come on Monday. The Monday, now our Monday. If we choose to come, we know for one day take government say because say we know they come on Monday, reduce money for us for tax. No, we dey pay in full. The only way where government supposed to shut down main market be say we refuse to pay tax, or you get information and intel say you get any illegal business where they go on for main market. That is when you have the right to shut the market down. But in this very situation now, you don't get any intel say there is any illegal business going on in main market. We know tell you say the tax where you collect. We know for one day tell you say reduce something from the tax because of say we know they come on Monday. We they pay you in full. You understand? So you don't get that. I don't see.
He said that Monday they affect them.
How you take the affect them?
He said they affect them.
My brother, wait. How that Monday take the affect them? Not being they do business for main market. Now we they do business. Shop rent. Now we they pay. The goods where they inside the shop, now we get them. Tax, now we they pay you. How you take that affect you? Reason them, how you take that affect them?
Not be because of Nnamdi Kanu and no one.
My brother, let me be very honest to you. She see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, quite alright. In there we are in there. But say we no open. Remember. Say this whole thing start. They start and say Nnamdi Kanu. But that one no be if to say Nnamdi Kanu, or better still say if the whole traders where they this main market, one protest say I beg we don't have to the sit down for house on Monday. Now we on our own go protest about them. We never for one day tell you say, Oga, we are tired of sitting at home. You understand? This one, our own personality, we just decide say this Monday is for another activity. You understand? No be matter, no be because of Nnamdi.
The Monday na.
Waiting they happen.
Wazobia. Are they for Anambra State? Are they for Changer? Roundabout Sirasa Paiweka. Must continue to thank everybody for the time I tell you watch us. You go see I'm saying for Anambra State. Not be for not be inside the main market, but for the main Anambra business they go on. Now what? But make a not be smart, you know. And then for Onisha, for Anambra State, things they happen. Igbo man go say Ogini Neme. We there for street oh. And then Anambra, yeah for Anambra. Now okay, it is I don't know. And then for Onisha, everybody they hustle, but you know say at the time I say this Onitsha now the biggest market for West Africa, especially the main market. People all over Nigeria from West Africa they come this Onitsha come do business, but we don't see I'm saying we don't enter street. And some of the people they say they don't like what the governor do. Some say they like what the governor do, but the governor they say he want maybe say every Monday they're going to open the market. That's okay. As I don't come out from the main market, make I enter inside street. This Onitsha. Now be the main market at this so. I got business now. How's everything?
Nice, sir.
Not be the main market, be this one though.
No.
Now which area are they so?
This one, Oshanja.
Oshanja. Everywhere they're busy. Hey, whoa. Are they for street oh? Oh, changer. Onisha. Are they for street oh? Okay, what else, sir? How's the family, sir? This one where you say governor. How wait till you talk to the governor? What do you want me to make you open the market or how?
Now let that man open that market to you and they tell you.
Don't shock. Keke get level for you. Don't shock. Are they for street oh? Are they for a changer? This Onitsha everywhere in the market, but the main market shut down now. Wow.
2,000.
How much last?
2,000.
1,000. 1,000. How business now?
How business now?
This is which area they so?
Ochanja.
Ochanja.
Yeah.
Everything they happen.
No
and
problem.
they come from main market, they shut down main market. But here they're not shut down
No
yet.
problem. Everything they move. No problem.
Talk to Governor Soludo. What do you want make it do?
Yes, sir. Make you do for person what they chop. No hungry day. Hungry day. Well.
He say he want me they go market on Monday.
So you don't make we go market on Monday?
Yes, now.
Okay.
No more sit at home.
So 100 will kill us again. If you start Monday, 100 do again.
You dey fear to come out on Monday.
Okay, everyone will come Monday. No be so.
You dey fear to come out on Monday.
No, everyone will come on Monday.
Yes, now. Now give 1,000. 1,000. 1,000.
For that. No, this one 2,000. 2,000. Help me. Follow me by 2,000.
Hey, whoa. How much? Hey. For slit. Are they for a changer for Anambra State? Everywhere na business. Everywhere na business. Everywhere na business. We never reach the main market. Oh. Everywhere don't shock. Drop your comments. Are they for Anambra State? Are they for a changer? Come on for road. Oh, but not be smart, you know. Everywhere shock. Wait. Enter. Joshua. Don't worry now, we'll be journalists now. We'll be journalists from Edo State. I just use wow. I can't visit this main market. No, say they shut them down. Okay. Yeah, so make I enter. Where be this? Ocheng.
No, Chanja.
Ochanja.
Chanja market.
Eh?
No, Chanja market be this.
Okay, Chanja market. Okay. This was Chanja market. The city observed that Monday sit at home.
Yes, now.
On Monday now, I'm not going to see anybody here.
We are there.
Wait, may come down. Now, as an area journalist now, you see this Ochanja market now where we do so. On a very good day, if you come here on Monday, you're not going to see anybody here. That's why the governor say make them they open on Monday. This place where we say is shock anyhow so.
Ochanja we dey.
Ochanja. Why you know they come on Monday?
The whole our brother, our savior, Nnamdi Kanu, we are not going to come out until they release him. Or let them show us the law.
In that prison, no?
Let them show us the law.
That's why you know the come business on Monday.
No come.
So on Monday, I'm not going to see anybody here.
They're not going to see us. Let them show us the law. No come. No law, no market.
We not go to market on Monday. We not go do am. We not go do am. Nobody start.
Why una no dey open on Monday? Governor say make una open on Monday.
Okay. They never release our brother. The injustice is too much. Let them release our brother Nnamdi Kanu, our savior.
So let them not mind.
Now they are problem. If they come out, if they release them, we'll come out. If not, no more, no market.
All this place when I do so. Anywhere you there for Nigeria, they watch us. So they watch us for ITV, for Facebook, for YouTube, online, and then for Ochanja market. On Monday, all you go be like cemetery, nobody they open. But governor say you want make them they open on Monday. Some say that they fear. Or no government fear appear. But why this trade does not open market on Monday? Why? And then for Anambra State. Hey wo. Everywhere shock. Everywhere shock. Alpha, why you know they open this your business on Monday?
Waiting they happen.
Oga, I agree to.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Oga. Nice to see you. In case you dey watch us online for Facebook, for ITV, this man now from Edo State, Ovi Abano, Oga Christian Aburume. Now he be the Chief Press Secretary to Anambra State Government, Oga. Sit down.
How are you?
I'm very fine. I don't stay here for the past 3 days now.
How have you been enjoying yourself for Anambra State?
Fine.
I hope you have been moving around.
I don't move around.
Have you seen the new government house?
As I enter this government house, go catch me. I did greet Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo. Then I say what they do, it makes sense. Despite say people don't they talk different things for social media and everything. This Onitsha market matter. People they watch us online now, all over the world.
Yes.
I know say the state governor don't call the stakeholders.
Yes.
I see them for meeting today. I see everybody. Now people when they watch us now, what think they need to know? Because they say many people are not informed about this real situation of Anambra State concerning the market.
I agree with you.
What do people need to know? And where will I
see, and what people need to know is that this is not be about sentiment or emotion. Waiting Governor Soludo do now for make things better for the ordinary people. You were there when they make all these things today. This market, they don't think they don't close, they don't they come work on Monday. And government don't they meet with them, engage with them.
Because they sit at home.
They sit at home. Now they talk so. Say Muna not they sit at home on Monday. Muna open shop so that business will thrive. People they do daily work, no way fear they can't, because of sit at home, can come out and also do their business and get money. it has not been the case. Every Monday, they would sit at home. So it don't pass, like we say, water don't pass Gary. It don't pass God. The thing they don't do what we say, the governor not fit take him again. Because he don't beg, he don't appeal, he don't talk to them, say, I beg. You know, they still continue to they sit at home. So that is why he come word with what they call the big hammer. Where it does say, look, if I no one open again, if I no open this market on Monday, he go shut and down. Now he just shut and down. He go there on Monday, this last Monday. He discover say they no open market. They do sit at home. They do sit at home. There's some people they play ball. There's some people they go stadium. Governor talking today, and they say they do sit at home on Monday. So governor, the thing come back down. He goes okay. He don't shut her down till next week, Monday again. That if they don't open again next week Monday, it will continue to shut and down. So today now, as you see, they come hold meeting today. These people, the stakeholders for all this market, they come today.
Chairman, people in charge of the market.
People in charge of the market, chairman, all of them, they come today, come with the governor. You see how they're plenty today now. So now, governor don't talk to them. Give the history of what it don't happen. And the good thing is that they don't see from governor point of view say that he actually mean well for them. So governor give them two options. Make I just call the story short. The two options is say government be done the plan to even level the whole of that market before, then build big modern market.
The biggest market for West Africa.
For West Africa, so that when somebody like you come, you can just drive, enter, you go park, do your shopping, enter motor go. If you go to the market, this market now, you get where to pass. Everywhere is clogged, jam packed. So government don't already get that plan. But government just they hold on small so that you know when they begin to destroy people, destroy the shop now, it will affect a lot of people. They wanted to do it gradually until this one can happen now. Option one be say, will these people want government to just clear the place now and rebuild again? That's option one. Then option two be say, will you now begin to open on Monday? Then we'll allow you to put the market in order by making the market neat, by making it accessible, by ensuring that other things are put in place. Then other illegal building where they inside the market made come out so that people can have access to move around, you know. And government even agree, say now they will put more security there.
Okay, before you continue, when I go straight, the people say they fear because of the unknown government when they say go show on Monday.
Who be the unknown government? They are unknown. That's what government always say. Unknown government know they go market. They know they chop. There are people among us, you know. So governor don't, you know, last year, governor bring what they call Agunu Chamber. This special.
I see them for inside the market with their short.
Thank you. Now tell me that. Set up another security outfit. These people have been working till today now. Udugachi, that is the name of the security outfit. Udugachi consists of police, these are vigilante, another civil defense, and another security outfit. They are all working together. Now, these people have been keeping the state safe. Since that time we set this thing up till now, this issue of all these bad boys, they don't degrade them badly. They know you know, only once in a while you hear one little incident. But that incident now, they will blow them out of proportion. Say, go Anambra, you know, just one little incident. Even if you go to, Anambra is even the safest state in Nigeria. If you go to, yes, I can tell you that. I can tell you. Yes. It's the safest state in Nigeria. The statistics are there. They are there. Not me they talk. It is what the people, independent statistics are telling us. And which is the truth. We see it there, we feel it there. You have been an ambassador for the past 3 days, as you said.
It's clear.
What thing don't happen to you? You move up and down. You see things, everything is moving on, business is going on, everything is moving on well.
I go
So that is the thing. This place is safe. So all those news that they hear for outside is not true. Security is okay. Last Christmas, many people come home, celebrate Christmas, do everything. Nothing happened. Not one incident.
Okay, because of what don't happen now, people where they come from other states, and other parts of the country, African country where they call they do business. Because of this, waiting on happen for the past 3-4 days, they don't fear. Now, waiting Anambra State government now they assure people from Edo, from Delta, from Ondo, from Lagos, from Bayelsa, from Port Harcourt, from Alaga, from Togo, from Benin, from Cameroon. Say, make them come now everywhere clear.
What would they assure them? We say everywhere clear, clear like open daylight, no security threat again. All these boys, most of them have been, as I told you, they don't buy most of them. Most of them have been arrested. Most of them they don't buy them when they assemble gun with security people and they die. You know who you go blame? So they have been taken out one after the other. So the state is safer than even before. Governor Soludo have done so much in the area of security. So our attorney will be saying, "Oh, now come home, come and do business in Anambra State. Anambra State is safe. You come to Anambra State, you do business, you will enjoy. You know, you don't go to Solution Fund City. If you enter there, you go be like say you do Obudo you.
I will make a pack come up from a don't come. However, in case they watch us, I talk to the chief press secretary to Anambra State governor, my brother Oga Christian Abureme. In just they give us updates of how they happen for Anambra. However, the governor is very busy. Anything where he talk now. They have to say now waiting the governor or agree.
Yes.
I agree. Thank you, Oga, for the time we say you take grant of this interview.
Make I also thank you now. As soon as I come all the way from Benin. ITV, you people are wonderful.
Thank you.
You come all the way from Benin, come cover this story where where they develop, and that is what they call, committed journalism. Which is what you are doing. I must thank you very well. And your cameraman, you guys are great.
Thank you very much.
This is the way to go about it. The passion, the dedication, and the commitment is infectious. I can feel it. It's affecting me. So I'm really, really grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Oga Christian. Oga Christian. No wonder as you they serve Anambra State, not still forget say one day we still call you maybe because serve us for those things.
Amen.
That's what it be. As they serve everywhere, you can still serve our side. Thank you very much. I wish you good health, more grace, and God is going to continue to protect you in Anambra State. Thank you very much.
Waiting they happen.
ITV, certainly the best.
All right, it's a pleasure to have you join us today on the program Healthy Living. I'm Adesu Sawage, and today on Healthy Living, rather, we want to look at the scourge of cancer. And this week is Cervical Cancer Week. So if you're a woman and you have not gone to test for it, please go to the hospital so that you can know what is happening to you, because I know doctor is going to tell us quite a number of things today. So join me as I make welcome Dr. Obiageli Okwara, yeah? She's a consultant oncologist, yeah? Community public health physician. Okay, she's a public health physician and she's here to talk to us all the way from University of Benin Teaching Hospital. I need to commend doctors from UBTH because they're doing so well for us on this program. Anytime we call you guys, you're always here. Thank you so much, doctor. Happy to have you. Although we're expecting Dr. Alamo Bola, who is a radio oncologist, but she's not here yet. Doctors with emergencies and all of that. Maybe she's facing one of those. We wish her well. So, Dr. Obiageli, hope you don't mind me calling you Dr. Obiageli. Thank you so much. So we're here to talk about cancer. Can you just describe cancer to us generally? What is cancer?
Okay, thank you very much. Cancer is a disease, or a number of diseases. It's a number of, yes, wow. It's not just one disease. It's a group of diseases that are characterized by abnormal proliferation of cells, way beyond what is normal for the particular organ, and then there's a spread to other parts of the body. Wow. Now, these cells sometimes are mutated genetically, and other times they are just the normal cells, but they have increased, and then over time they become abnormal due to external forces. That's crazy. Yes. So we have so many types of cancer. Some of them we are very conversant with. We have breast cancer, and cervical cancer, which we are going to talk about today. And we have prostate cancer. We also have stomach, lungs, pancreas.
So cancer can just be anywhere in somebody's body. It can be in any
organ of the body.
Okay, why is it so common these days, this scourge of cancer? It's so common.
Yes, basically, the root of, the main cause of cancer is not known. However, we have a lot of factors, we call them risk factors, that are involved in causing cancer. Okay. One of them is the fact that a lot of people are smoking. Tobacco smoking, it causes a lot of damage to our organs, and then it predisposes the cells to forming cancer. They become cancerous over time. Then we have pollution, a lot of pollution, a lot of air pollution, plastic pollution. All of this is affecting the environment, the climate. And then we also have things like physical inactivity. Right now, a lot of people are not engaged in physical activity. They prefer to do things without engaging in exercise. We have obesity. Number of times we have people who take a lot of alcohol. Alcohol consumption is also part of it. We have other exposures, ultraviolet rays, radiation. We know all about global warming, climate change. All of this has a role to play in causing cancer.
You know, when somebody is not feeling fine, when somebody is ill, you can easily say that, oh, I had a cold, that's why I'm having a fever, or I fell, that's why I'm having a fever. But to say that there is no known cause of cancer gives one a lot to worry about. Yes. I'm particularly worried.
Yes, it is. It's a very major cause for worry, because cancer is not like malaria. You see the symptoms. Oh, we have fever, loss of appetite, and they say, oh, this person has malaria. Let's test for malaria. It's not the same thing with cancer. And the reason being that most of the organs that are affected are not physically seen. They are within the body. For instance, the cervix. Yes. Before you can know that somebody has cervical cancer, it will have taken up to 5 years or even more. So the person having it may not even know. So the fact,
so nothing to look out for, no signs to say, okay, maybe itching somewhere, maybe pain somewhere.
For most cases, when you have started observing symptoms, it has progressed. But there are some cases where you can detect early. Okay. Now, the key thing in cancer management is to detect early. Early detection. It saves lives. Okay. We cannot see it, but we have tests, screening tests. Okay. We have, for instance, cervical cancer. We have tests for cervical cancer called pap smear. Okay. And we do it. In fact, we are going to do it very soon on the 5th of this month. That's on Thursday. There will be free cervical cancer testing. Okay. Before we go into that, let's talk about cervical cancer itself, because that is why we're here. You've talked to us generally about cancers, but cervical cancer, what is cervical cancer? Okay. Now, the cervix, let's start with the cervix. The cervix is a part of the female reproductive system. Okay. And if we look at the reproductive system of the female, we have the vagina and the cervix, the mouth of the womb. Okay. Now, cervical cancer occurs when there's an abnormality in the cells. The normal cells become abnormal. How do we know that this is because that's the same thing I'm telling you. It's somehow. Unless you open it, you cannot see it physically. But then the person starts having some complaints over a period of time. Okay. One of it is bleeding. Okay. When she's not under her period, she starts bleeding. Unusual bleeding. Yes, unusual bleeding. And sometimes they complain of pain after sexual intercourse. Okay. And sometimes we have cervical vaginal discharge. Okay. Yes. There's vaginal discharge normally. It normally occurs, but then you know. So when this one is abnormal, with bleeding, can you just describe it? That's why I said it's not specific. Oh, when there are some other viruses that are also implicated. Okay. Human papilloma virus. Okay. Yes. So it's usually implicated in cancer of the cervix. So when the virus infects the cervix, as in you have an infection, yes, it's possible that you have what we call itching. You have all these symptoms associated with an infection, right? In addition to the fact that there's this complaint of postcoital pain, and then abnormal bleeding that's not related to the person's menstrual period. And so when you do a test, when you do a swab test, you can do an MCS, you'll be able to find out that there's HPV virus implicated there. That's a high index of suspicion that this person may be having something akin to cancer of the cervix. But then when you do a pap smear, you carry a sample of the cervix and then take it to the histology lab, and then you do your diagnosis. Okay, Dr. Obi, we're going to take a very short break now. When we come back, you come and tell us more about this pap smear. It's important for you as a woman to stay tuned to this program. And if you're not there, maybe your husband, your daughter, or your son is watching so that they can educate you. Cancer or cervical cancer, no, you've been so. We'll take a short break for that. Thank you. Now. All right, thank you for joining us again. And thankfully, we have Dr. Adebosun Alamo Bola, a radio oncology, here with us. Nice to have you join us, Dr. Bola. Hope you don't mind me calling you Dr. Bola, yeah? Okay, so thank you for joining us. I know that all the emergencies and all of that, the Almighty will see doctors through in this our world. You're doing so much. So, Dr. Begeli, you were talking to me about pap smear. Yes, pap smear. Go ahead. Pap smear is a screening test for cervical cancer. Usually, we do it for women who are exposed, that's who have attained coitus. That's women who are already indulged in sexual activity. Because when you call it that coitus, people will not understand. Those who are already indulged and sexually active, even if they are young girls. So far, you're sexually active. Usually, we prefer ladies and girls because we don't want you to be sexually active on time. We prefer ladies who are above 18. Preferably 21 and above. But when we do the tests, we do it with the mindset that this person is apparently healthy until proven otherwise. So the sample is taken. There are some is it like a blood test? No, it's not a blood test. It's a sample from the cervix itself. You doctors will not go inside the cervix of a woman. Wow. So you're expected, there are some rules, some things you're not supposed to be on your period, and then abstain from sex. So some other things have to be put in place. You're not expected to be pregnant before you do that. Test. You know, and so when we do it, we take a sample and go to the histology lab and then assay the sample to see if we see any abnormal cells. Now, some of these cells, there are different grades in cancer. You know, we have precancerous grade, stage, and we have the pre-stage. The pre-stage is stage 1, 2, 3. So it all depends on where the person is, if at all the person has any signs of cancer. But unfortunately, women present very late. You hear stage 4, you hear stage 3. That is why we are doing what we are doing right now. That's why we are talking about screening. Now, in UBTH, where we work, we have screening for cervical cancer. Is department is that one no, free? This is not free. Department of Community Public Health and Community Medicine. We have a screening clinic where people who are healthy comfort test. So you don't have to come down with any symptom you don't have to know whether you don't even think. You come as if you are coming to do a general body test. Yes, and you come and we do the pap smear for you. But there's a fee because it's not just pap smear that is done. A fee of 10,000 for a lot of other tests. So cheap? Yes. Wow. Very cheap. I know women, the cheapest Ankara you can get is 15,000 naira. Exactly. That is why it is very cheap. And UBTH has brought this as a part of giving back to the society. Now, as part of this World Cancer Day, we also have a free screening program on Thursday at the doctor's house. Free of charge for everybody. Organized by M1. M1 is always doing that. You guys have not failed, and I want to commend you for all of that. I commend Dr. Mary Ahimigbai as well. You guys are doing great. This ESCO, we want to make sure that every woman, 21 years and above. On Thursday, what time? From 8:30 a.m. From 8:30 a.m. Doctor's house. I hope you guys will be able to join us on radio on that day because we still have a radio version of Healthy Living. Yes, even before then, we also have a rally on Wednesday. Dr. Bola, let me quickly ask you this because time is not our friend. If someone has been diagnosed with cancer
what should that person do? Cervical cancer especially. If a woman has been diagnosed with cervical cancer, what should she do? Okay. You know, some will start yelling, some will run to church. Because the first place they will go to now is church, pastor, CEO, and then you get, I believe in miracles, okay? But there are some things we need to do right. All right, so, but the first place the woman will want to run to is church. And then she start drinking anointing oil, start drinking holy water, and all of that. But what should a woman do? Medically now?
Yes. So if someone has been diagnosed with cancer, then the first thing I do tell people to do is calm down, because many people panic.
How can somebody calm down in such a situation? Doctor, I don't understand.
It's a very tough thing to hear.
Yeah, it's very tough.
Cancer. But if people panic, then they will end up seeking help in the wrong places. You are able to think better, strategize better when you are calm. Okay. So I do encourage people, it's not a death sentence. A cancer diagnosis is not a death sentence. So if someone has received that diagnosis, the next thing to do is to seek medical help. Okay. All the other things that we like to do are good. We like to pray, we like to talk to people, confide in our friends.
No, prayer is good. Prayer is good.
But they don't have to stop medical attention. They can be going alongside each other. So the person should present to a hospital that is specialized in taking care of cancer. Many of our tertiary institutions have oncology centers. And even if they don't have a specialized oncology center, the doctors in most of our secondary, tertiary institutions can do an initial assessment and then refer the person to the right place. Okay,
Dr. Bagali, let's talk about doctors who are not experts in this field, but yet are treating patients who have cancers. And when the thing, like they say on the street, when water don't pass Gary, they now refer them. So let's talk about such doctors. Is it good in practice?
Well, we always say that you should know your limits. You should know where to stop. Initially, you may think that you are doing the best for the patient or the client. Yes. But then the more time you take delaying, the worse the prognosis of the patient. So I want to say that it is not right if you do not know what to do. That's why we have areas of specialization in medical practice. And the earlier you detect and refer to the appropriate center for treatment, the better it is for the client. So whoever is involved, I would advise that if you feel that this person may have cancer, whether it's cervical or even prostate, based on the, because we can't leave out the men. You can't leave prostate at all. You can't leave out the men. So you refer them for screening in an appropriate center. Yes, if they go for screening, that now confirms your suspicion. And then if the case is confirmed that the person has cancer, you refer to the appropriate place for treatment, because early diagnosis saves lives.
Okay, so Dr. Bala, how do we prevent cancer now? Whether cervical, whether prostate, how do we prevent it?
Okay, so most times when we talk about cancer prevention, we talk about things we can modify in our lifestyle. And what we are doing right now is actually part of cancer prevention. When people become educated, people become aware of symptoms, and they become more conscious about their health. That's where prevention starts from. And then we talk about lifestyle modification. We talk about our diet. We encourage that our diet should be as close to nature as possible. When foods get processed, pass through sort of
and that's what we eat now. Noodles, canned foods, and all of that.
Yes, many of those foods, when they go through so many industrial processes, then there's a risk that carcinogens, those are substances that cause cancer, will get introduced. But when our foods are close to nature, we avoid preservatives, artificial flavors. A lot of fruits and vegetables, we should cut down on fatty foods, cut down on red meats, smoked meats, or meats that are cooked at high temperature. Then, of course,
meats that are cooked at high temperature.
Like suya.
Yes.
Okay. Because how do we cook meat at home? It's not to put it in pot, put plenty fire.
Like suya. We are talking about suya.
When you expose meat to fire, sometimes you'll see black things forming on some of those roasted meats. Some of those things contain hydrocarbons that can induce cancer development. So we always advise to cut down on that. And tobacco is a very
fish too. We get fish from that same process. We roast the fish, we dry it, we do all of that. And usually the fish, everything comes black.
Yes.
So we should avoid such
There are
too.
healthier ways to process your food now. Okay. You can use a hair fryer, which minimizes the amount of oil.
Doctor, how many people want to buy air fryer? How many people can buy air fryer?
That's a good point. Some people may not be able to afford that, but there are still
so we can just boil it.
Yes, you can boil your meat. You can boil meat, boil fish. If we need to fry, we can fry in a shallow way, not deep fry. Just fry lightly, because at the end of the day, after we fry, we still boil in stew. We still keep on cooking.
So that plenty process.
About tobacco is a very important source of carcinogens. When people smoke cigarettes or they chew tobacco, some people do chew tobacco. Those are a lot of carcinogens that are getting into the body. Alcohol has a synergistic effect with tobacco, because when someone takes alcohol habitually, it makes the lining of the intestines to absorb carcinogens more. So imagine someone who is smoking and also taking alcohol. It's a double hazard. Then particularly for cervical cancer, we talk about responsible sexual behavior. The most important risk factor for cervical cancer is persistent infection with the human papilloma virus. And that virus is transmitted sexually. So we know that people who have multiple sexual partners, or who have partners who have multiple sexual partners,
that's a danger for that person.
They are at greater risk. So those are some of the things that can be done. Exercise too, yes. Cancers are associated with things like obesity, sedentary,
and there are somewhere that the intake of sugar too is a problem.
Okay,
well,
so
indirectly,
doctors, as we round off now, because time is not our friend. So, what's your parting word?
Knowledge is power.
Okay.
Early detection saves life.
Okay, Dr. Bola?
I don't think I have anything more to
You
add.
came to what you said.
Say, yes.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for finding time to be with us on this program. With the hope that on Thursday we'll be on radio by 3:15 p.m. So if you miss out on this, don't miss out on the radio version. And we're going to do strict pidgin English on that day so that you understand everything we're going to say. So we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
The Ugewe is the final ceremony of the series of festivals. It is one of peace and lightheartedness, following the more solemn of the ritual year. Ugewe is the festival of the Ewe leaves, a symbol of good luck and joy. It is the most popular of all that heralds the dawn of a Benin New Year, new vow, newness of life and freshness of life, and a new hope for the future. In the evening, the Ewe leaves are presented to the Oba of Benin in grand style in a colorful ceremony. The Ihogbe Society, amidst singing and dancing, bring the sacred leaves that symbolize good luck, blessings, peace, and prosperity. Each of the senior members of the Ihogbe proceeds to give the sacred leaves directly to the Oba of Benin, and others put theirs at his feet.
This is Aqua Game, a popular game in Africa played by our ancestors to entertain themselves after each day of farming. It is also relevant in our coronation in Africa. It is a sport and indeed very interesting, as every seed had a role in the game. Playtime is 45 minutes per set. There is no age limit as long as you can spin Aqua Seed. Ayo or Aqua Game, known as the game of intellectual. This game requires a lot of mathematical skills. Aqua game is played with carved wooden box containing 12 holes.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
Hello and welcome to WIC. This is a space where women converse, where we sit together to talk about women. Sometimes we bring in men, but mostly it has to be with women. And usually I don't do this alone. I do this with my, should I say, co-anchors or guests, because already they are mostly like co-anchors. I have on my right, I have Barrister Chisom Agbofu. Barrister Chisom Agbofu is a legal practitioner. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Patricia.
And also I have on my left, Princess Edith Madijemo. Princess Edith Madijemo is a CEO, Free Date Gold Limited. Princess Edith, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be going straight. Let's not just beat around the bush. Let's just get the ball rolling. What is a woman's love language? Chisom.
I like this particular question. Okay, so, so many people would disagree. But my ladies, we all know that our love language is what? Is money. That's number one. And I don't care what anybody would say, but a woman's love language is money, is attention, and it is care. So how do you care for her? By using what you have to care for her, which is using money, right? So a lot of people may see it in a different way. They say, women, you guys love money too much. Especially Lagos people, Lagos ladies, you love money. Or even apart from saying Lagos women, but women in general, they always accuse us of liking too much money. But is it a bad thing, actually, Patricia? Is it a bad thing?
Who does not like
money? Money makes the world go round.
Who does not like money? Everybody like money. Even the men, they love money. Okay, but it has. Let's bring it to individual now. Your love language might be money. Another person's love language might be attention. So I would say women love language. It's not just money. We have attention. We have caring. We have the money you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I said three things. So, money, attention.
But let me now break your heart, darling. Love language for a woman, Chisom says, is money. You say it's attention. You say care. In all of this, it's money that gives this order. Language.
Thank you very much.
Okay. In all of
money.
This, you do not have money, and you are caring for me. Are you going to be caring for me?
Okay. Have you not seen a situation where
my back on the bed?
Have you not seen a situation where the man is so wealthy, so rich, and the woman is complaining and is nagging? She have access to the money. The man made the money available, and he's not available.
Listen,
physically he's not available.
Edith, I have a friend that told me that she wants to marry a rich man.
Okay.
And she does not care if he doesn't come home. Okay. Just let me have the money. Just let me be touring. Just let me travel around.
She has a way of balancing her emotion. Such a lady has a way of balancing her emotion. That is it.
Exactly. And let's not even say, okay, it's just money, right? Even if we're saying money, a man, for example, a man might be struggling, it might not be wealthy, but at least the little you have, we're not saying, okay, use everything that you have. There's something that I posted on my socials. I said, when a man is making 300K per month, and you using 150K to give your girlfriend for her hair is a financial risk or is a financial mistake. So when I said that, a lot of people were saying, what if, I have to make her happy, all those type of things. So you have to check what you have, first of all, the man, you know that, okay, this is what he has, this is what you have. So with that thing you have to, you know, be wise how you're taking care of your wife. If it's that you don't have much, but at least be present.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
They will not be present.
You know, I said this in the other day. My people will say, I'm an Ruby. If you are not that is it. You should be available. If your cash is not available, you understand, you should be available physically to do the needful, to do the other thing, to balance the equation. Some people like the money, fine. Women like money. I in particular, I love money. Not just like, I love money, but I love every other thing that goes with money. I love attention. I love caring. I love understanding. I love, how do I put it? I love somebody that pampers me.
Do we still have Nigerian men that pampers women?
We do. We do. But the thing is, I think some of them, they don't have the money, right? But they have a lot of love to give. They have a lot of attention that they can give to their woman, but then the money is not there. And so because of that, some women might not, you know, they find it uncomfortable. Because it went comparison. Yeah. Oh, these other ladies, the man is rich, her husband is this.
Then some women also love a partner that supports her dream. You understand? If you are not there physically or you are not there financially to support her or to mesmerize her, support her dream. Every dream she has or any dream she has, that business or career, support her dream. If you support, that's another love language for another woman. Yes. It can be another love language for certain set of women that if a man supports my career, my business, I'm there for him. So we have different love language. This tag of money with women, it's not it for me. It's just too much.
And the funny thing is, some of them don't even, you don't have the money, then have the attention to give.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies. Attention, money, dream, and all that. So that's bringing me to Regina Daniels. She's making wave right now in social media, everywhere. People say her mother pushed her into the marriage because of money. Do you want to say that her own love language is just strictly money? She didn't care about the attention.
Okay, well, I think for Regina, first of all, I would not actually entirely blame the mom. Because sometimes she's a matured lady. She could make decisions for herself.
Regina got married when she was 18.
Yes, she's at least 18 is the rightful age to get married in Nigeria, from 18 upwards. So she already knows the difference between good and bad, and she can make whatever choice she wants to make. So if somebody says, oh, you go and marry him because he has money and all of that, she still has that choice to make, whether I want to do this thing or I don't want to do this thing. So the age gap, first of all, that was a very big factor in that relationship. So the money was now I think that is what now made the marriage looked like, oh, this
looks smooth, look beautiful.
It looks like it was going to be perfect.
It was like heaven on earth.
Thank you.
You know, some say the mother actually pushed her. I would say Regina has 40% interest, and the mother has 60% interest. She was interested.
I would say it's 50-50.
Okay, so the mother was interested because mother has 60% because of where she's coming from, the relationship with Ned Nwoko. Then Regina was on the other side, may not really know much about Ned Nwoko as at that time. But so whatever she gets to know about Ned was from the mother and the socials then. So when she saw they put everything on her table, she saw it and she liked it. So she also has interest. She wasn't forced into it. She wasn't pushed. And all along, like I said the other day, she was enjoying it.
Of course.
She was enjoying it. And I would say she carried it very well. I love her. I love how she carried herself all along. Ned come here suddenly to tell us she's this, she's that. He has many things to tell us about what he did to Regina.
Okay, so now we hear that she's taking drugs. I don't want us to really sit on Regina's case today. Okay, we have to move on. But then again, I want to find out the reason why someone that you think loves the attention, or rather the money, the enjoyment, the queen life she was getting from Ned Nwoko, how all of a sudden she decided to start taking drugs? Is it that she got tired of this life in quotes?
Okay, first of all, she's not the only person in the marriage. I mean, we're all sure of that.
Yes.
They are co-wives.
Yeah.
So
I
that
think she's
makes
the last
it
wife.
a polygamous home. So even if there's money, the money is not just taking care of you. There are kids in the marriage. There are a lot of wives as well. And she's the youngest of them all. So let's say that age, first of all, as I said, age gap was one of the issues. But so money alone is not a determinant factor for a love language. It has to be accompanied with attention. It has to be accompanied with care. And that is the assurance that a lady would want in a marriage. To be sure that, okay, even if I'm getting money, I'm very sure that my husband is very supportive. My husband is not, you know, abusive in any way towards me. And it could also even be emotional. I think there's a time we talked about abuse in relationship.
Yeah.
So it could also be emotionally, you know, some that kind of setting, marriage setting, emotional manipulation and all of that. So money alone is not a determinant factor for love language.
But at this stage now, do you think that she jumped at that marriage just because of the money? First, she never thought of all these other ones, you know, attention, companionship, you know, friendship, because your husband must be your first friend. Yes. Yeah. Do you think she didn't look at all this before she jumped into? Probably she was carried away with the lifestyle, the money, and everything.
I see Regina having a better part of Ned than every other women in his life. She's always with him, whether in the country or outside the country. I see them together always. I feel she's done with the money. She has all the money, all the affluence, all the connection that she could think of. Now she wants attention. As a young girl, like Chisom said, I think she's the youngest wife. So now she needs attention, and attention of a youth. She's still a youth. You know, Ned doesn't have that energy to give her. Oh. Yeah. Ned does not have such energy to bring to the table.
60, how old is he? I think he's 60.
No, let's not talk about his age.
So now Regina is active. This is an active period.
Yeah.
She's very active. She needs all the attention. She needs all the time. She needs all the companion, whatever you can call, all the romance. And Ned is not there to bring it to the table.
But she's not ready to listen. We see them playing long tennis together.
But what Patricia is saying is that, why she got married or before she got married to him.
Okay.
Is it that she didn't think of all of these things outside, money?
That's it. She was relatively young then, just 18 or 19. So she couldn't see far beyond her age.
And apart from age, what I would say is, money has a way of changing people.
Yeah.
You can see, if you want to know the true character of a person, give the person money, and then you see the character transform. That's it. So it doesn't matter the age. We still have women of 40 getting married to men because of money. It's not about age or anything. So money has a way of,
changing people or bringing out the true color.
Yeah, it has a way of, covering things that you would naturally not see, because what you see outside is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a man who has power, affluence, and everything.
Money. Anyway, everybody loves money, even the men.
Yeah,
even the men loves money. But, there should be a limit to loving money, if you ask me. Don't jump into marriage because of money. Think about it first. You need the companionship, the care, the love, the attention.
The support.
The attention is very important.
The security.
Very, very important. Anyway, money can give you security, though, if you ask me. But this attention, like you said, she's now not a baby anymore. As at that time, she was thinking chocolate, ice cream, and all that. And those are the things money can get.
Yeah.
Now she wants the attention of a man. Oh, this is my man. I want his attention. And
the attention is divided.
How can you want the attention of a man that has other wives? Attention is divided.
She had it all this way. She had all the attention.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the men. This time, let's talk about the men. This is very unusual in WIC. But, we're going to do that today. Let's talk about the men. And I hope my women here can speak for the men and speak correctly. Don't be biased.
Of course. No,
I will not.
Don't be biased. Okay, so what do you think men want in marriage? It's been a $1 million question. People ask a lot, because you hear people say, so what does this man want? I do everything for him. What exactly does he want? So what do you think men want in marriage?
Men want respect. Number one, every man out there wants respect. Submission. Respect, submission, then a supportive wife, an understanding wife.
Princess, I would disagree with you.
Okay, how?
Yeah. Please.
Bring it on, let's see.
Please, she's bringing it on.
I would disagree with you because you said men want respect.
Yeah.
There are a whole lot of women who give their husbands respect, but these men still look outside.
Okay.
So it's beyond respect. They want a woman who can cook, who can clean.
I know, I'm not looking that way.
So if you say respect, submission, all those things is under submission now. It doesn't mean that man, that is exactly what he wants. Sometimes I would say that first of all, what they care about is intimacy. Because
in what sense? In what sense?
Intimacy, in sense of
intimacy is very wide.
Yeah, it is.
In what sense?
Okay, I would say first of all, a married couple, right? If you can satisfy your husband in the other room, that is the kind of intimacy I would say men want, because if they get that satisfaction at home, they wouldn't need to look outside. And any man that does that looks
outside, don't you get
he needs the help of the Holy Spirit.
No, my dear.
But then, respect and submission is not just what men want alone.
SES does not keep a man. That intimacy you think you are giving to the man, go all out to satisfy him in the other room, cannot keep a man if he doesn't want to be kept. You can only keep a man that wants to be kept. And you can also keep a woman that wants to be kept. So men can they want to be everywhere, no matter how you do. At times, that's where women also ask the men, what do you actually want? Because I've done my best to keep you. You know, some women go as far as learning some of these things to spice the other room up. And the man is still everywhere. What do you do in that case? So I would say, at my age or experience, I should tell you, 100% assurance that intimacy cannot really keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. It can only keep a man that actually wants to be kept and that love what is getting at home and is okay with that.
Okay, let me come to love, the language love. Okay, we've talked about the language love for women. Now I'm going to go to the language love for men, because I discuss with men too. I have a lot of men in my space and in my corner, and I've asked them, what do you all really want in a woman, not in a marriage this time around? And then, is that other room the most important thing you want a woman to give to you? And I have a man who told me that the things that happen in the other room for a man is like sports. It's not it's sports.
Okay.
That they see it as sports.
I don't get that.
Yes.
Like they are just doing exercise.
Is it just like
sports?
So there's no emotional
that was the
attachment.
Language
I don't
gave
understand.
to me. Sports. Say they see it as sports at that moment. They want to have it, and then it is done.
Wow.
But we women, that thing that happens in the other room, we
Stick to
see
the
it
brain.
as love.
Yeah, emotions are definitely attached.
Emotions, this man loves me.
Of course.
Because in our brain, we're like, okay, for him to do this with me, he loves me. But in their brain, according to the man, they don't see it that way.
Oh my
At
gosh.
that moment, they want it and they do it. That's why I asked, do men really love women? And he answered me, he said, yes, we do love, but we do not love the way you women love.
Okay. So how do they love?
He says, if they love one person, they love that person forever.
You see, that's why they keep going back to their S. Yes. That's why they keep... That's it. That's why you see some men, you will ask, why is he going back to that S? That, you know, he must have said some terrible things or unprintable things.
No, let me bring you to
and they still keep going back because they loved her and that love refused to die.
Let me tell you, let me bring you to this. I don't know if you guys watched the video that made wave in social media sometime last month.
Okay.
This man turned 60. He's a very big celebrity in Nigeria, a big man in Nigeria, who turned 60 and had a birthday party with his wife.
Oh, okay. My people.
And then he had gone back to his first love, just like you said. You know them.
I watched it.
Yes. He had gone back to his first love, who also was married but divorced. So I think this love thing, the way they described it, this man told me they do not love because of beauty. They do not love because you know how to do that or that thing, you know, but I don't know what their love is. So this, because if you look at the two wives, the wife is finer than the first love.
Yeah, the wife at home is a fair lady.
Yes, finer, tall.
Fair.
And so this man went back to remarry that first love, who was
the darker lady
and divorced. Darker lady and not really that pretty. And became
she relocated from abroad to Nigeria.
She came back from the UK
and that was just a few weeks to her to the man's birthday. And the woman put it on the table. If you want me to be present with everything in me, with all my regalia and my family, you have to go pay my bride price. And the man did.
That's love.
So they were dating before. They said they dated for a very long time.
So
they did not marry. The woman traveled and she got married. She had children.
Wow.
Grown-up children.
Grown-up children.
Yeah.
She divorced. She was just barely 3 or 4, 5 months divorced that she came to Nigeria and married this man. And you could see they were all over each other.
Wow.
Exactly. They were speaking love language with their eyes. But the first wife was not comfortable. She was
fuming. You could see she was fuming. She wasn't comfortable, you know. Maybe the other short lady too, the darker one. She over Sabiti Warrior too.
But what would we say is exactly
love
for men?
We are not men. We cannot actually get the actual right. We're only guessing. It's only a man that can tell you the love language.
Okay, so for you, yes, we're not men, we're not the man.
Yeah.
But this particular man, do you think he went back to marry his ex because he loves her so much? Or
it would be love. Maybe, you know, they've had this kind of connection where they support each other. You know, knowing somebody is different from you just met somebody and you're married to the person. Do you really know? There are a lot of people who are married who don't know each other.
Yeah.
They don't have that connection,
yeah.
you know. So connection, I think that is the thing. Somebody who just naturally gets you, you know. I think so. That should be one of the main reasons why he would, you know, go back to his first love.
For a man of 60 years to go back to his first love of when he was a youth or a young man, you know, he has put many things into consideration. He's married to this other wife over 20-something years. He has seen the end from the beginning. So you already know, I think this woman compliments me.
Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Even the door say,
Okay, welcome back. This is WIC on ITV. I still remain your host, Patricia. And I have in the house Chisom and Princess Edith making waves in what we call love. Love language. But anyway, we're going to be moving on from love language. Let's move on to marriage and career fulfillment. Which would you say comes first? Marriage or career fulfillment? Chisom, I want to start with you. You know why I want to start with you.
Okay.
You know what I want to start with you. Do you know why?
Why?
No. Let's not go there.
Okay, all right. So, marriage or career fulfillment? For me and my girlies, I would say that it is career fulfillment because there are a lot of factors that serve as, you know, a hindrance or obstacle for a woman who chooses marriage. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, I remember back there when I was in school, looking at some young girls who would get married, get pregnant. I mean, it's overwhelming trying to balance education with marriage and kids and all of that. So I would say that career fulfillment should come first. What do you want to do? As a woman, who do you want to be? Do you want to be a designer? Whatever you want to be, you ought to have put your career in place already. It has to be in motion. It has to be something that you must have achieved before you go, because marriage is an institution that takes a lot of preparation for you. It takes time. There are a whole lot of responsibilities in a marriage for me. So career should be number one for a lady first. I'm not saying you ought to have gotten your PhD and all of that, but at least you ought to have had something at the preliminary stage of education, secondary school, primary school, university, and then you have that academic intelligence as well as emotional maturity to go into a marriage. So that's my opinion.
Edith, some women will say you can actually pursue your career even when you're in your husband's house. You could, you know, choose a career while you're in your husband's house. You could decide to, okay, after school, I studied this and that, but I do not want to pursue that. I want to go learn something, or I want to go into business, and you grow your business while you're married. What do you think about that?
It all depends on the man you are married to. When you have a destiny supporter husband.
I like that person. Destiny supporter.
Thank you, my darling. When you have a destiny supporter husband, you can flourish.
Yeah.
You can excel even while in husband's house. You understand? You can still grow your career, you can still grow your business, you can still do whatever you want to do and excel. Because you have a destiny supporter husband. What if you don't have a husband like that? You're doomed.
That's the thing.
Then your parent that's paying the fortune to train you, they'll just be watching you. Because you can barely support your home, not talk of supporting your parents. You understand? So I will follow what my Chisom said. That is better to you know, grow your career before marriage. There are a lot of things to do after marriage. When you are married, there are certain things that will come up. Some people may even forget their career.
Chisom, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much, Patricia. I'm excited.
Princess, thank you. And I know that we'll do this together again.
Of course,
you're always here with me. We'll do it together again. I am Patricia Uwenu. Thank you for joining me.
This is Akwa Game, a popular game in Africa played by our ancestors to entertain themselves after each day of famine. It is also relevant in our coronation in Africa. It is a sport and indeed very interesting, as every seed had a role in the game. Playtime is 45 minutes per set. There is no age limit as long as you can spin Akwa seed. Ayo or Akwa game, known as the game of intellectual. This game requires a lot of mathematical skills. Akwa game is played with carved wooden box containing 12 holes.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
Good afternoon and welcome to your favorite current affairs program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. My name is Egosa Agbonlao. It promises to be another exciting package today because we'll be looking at something that you really will be interested in, and that has to do with the influence of religious leaders on governance. Now let me just give you the background before I introduce my guest. Now, on the 1st of February, 2026, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, Governor of Edo State, was in Living Faith Church, Ira, to attend the church and to receive prayers. Now, that brings to mind the role of religious leaders in governance. How many religious leaders are actually involved in influencing the leaders to leading right, in supporting the leaders to leading right? Or, if you look at it the other way, do leaders recognize the very important role of religious leaders in governance? Governor Okpebholo showed an example that if you occupy public office, you need divine wisdom, you need prayers, you need the support of religious leaders. That's what he did. But it's not for me to say. I have very distinguished religious leaders with me today. These are men who lead congregations and who have also recorded success in other fields of human endeavor. I have Dr. Royal Ayemere, a clergyman, an educationist, and entrepreneur. Nice to have you with us today.
Good afternoon.
He just came back from overseas. You can see everything is showing on him. You are welcome. You will tell us more about that because we need to bring what we gained from the diaspora to Nigeria to influence Nigeria too. We also have a very reputable, renowned man of God. He's a man that prefers to be called a farmer because he's involved in farming, and he has also empowered so many. Bishop Lucky Omonabiese.
Bless
nice
you,
to have you
we'll give God praise
today. Okay. Now, like I said, I've given you the background, and you'll be seeing the clip shortly. And I'm going to start with Dr. Roya, who is also an educationist as well. Do we really need the influence of religious leaders on governance?
Thank you very much. Good to know you are there, viewers.
Okay.
First and foremost, in governance, we need everybody.
Okay.
We need the politicians. We need the day-to-day everybody in society.
Okay.
Now, we cannot overemphasize the role of religious leaders in governance for so many reasons. Even in the Bible days, for somebody to become a king, a prophet must endorse him. God speaks to the prophets. Go and anoint so and so to be king over my people. That was how David was chosen. That was how Saul was chosen.
Okay.
That a lot of them were chosen. Because religious leaders are people who carry divine presence.
Okay.
They are not just ordinary people. They are needed in governance. They are needed as fathers. They are needed as mentors. They are needed as counselors, as spiritual guides, so that leaders, political leaders, do not err and at the same time they know what to do, because sometimes people who follow political leaders are just there for what they want to gain. But religious leaders are there for the people. They help these political leaders to know what they ought to do, because they relate more with the masses. Their ears are on the ground. They know what the masses are going through, because they meet with them on a daily basis. People come for counsel and rest. So from there they can know what to tell, how to counsel political leaders on what to do to make life better for citizens.
Okay, so I'll just also get the opening remarks of Bishop Luck Omonabie say, do you really think public office holders, governors, the president, the members of the National Assembly, do you think they need the influence of religious leaders?
Well, seriously, they need their influence. They need their presence. They have to be involved. They have to give the spiritual counsel and physical counsel. They have to guide them so that they can deliver their promises of campaign when they were campaigning for another office. They have to guide them to prayer and everything. And by the time these people are involved, and they didn't go there for their personal interest, then the government, the governor, the senator, whoever they are dealing with, will work well. But if they go there with their personal interest, this is what we are seeing on screen, there will be a different dimension to the discussion.
Yeah. Okay, so now on the 1st of February, the governor of Edo State, as I told you earlier, was at Living Faith Church, Irua, and he received prayers. So I'm going to ask Dr. Royal. Now, I know that leaders do ask for prayers, but sometimes they just say, oh, please, everybody should pray for the governor. But this is a governor now who went straight to the church and knelt down and said he needed prayers. Now, do you think that was the right step in terms of the governor visiting Living Faith Church for prayers to lead Edo State right?
I think that's not the first time the governor is doing that.
Okay.
When Bishop Aboye came to Benin, his program, the governor came. I was in that meeting.
Okay.
And he was grateful. I think for a governor to say, I need divine presence.
Yes.
I need men of God to pray for me. It's not just actually about the men of God. He's actually saying, I need God to succeed. Whatever the governance is not child's play. You see, you may not know what the governor is passing through until you sit on the chair where he's sitting. He's going through a lot. He's passed through a lot. So he needs spiritual guidance. It's a right step in the right direction. And I think other governors will emulate him, because what the governor is doing, he's doing the right path. Because you can't involve God and fail. He's saying, I don't want to fail. I want God to be involved in the affairs of Edo State. Don't forget, he's the #1 citizen of Edo State. If you look at the history of kings who did well in the Bible days, they involved God in whatever they were doing. So it's the right steps.
Okay, before we take a break, let's also get the comments of Bishop Luck Omonabie saying.
Well, the governor is taking the right step to make sure he involves God to his life, so that things can be better for him. And he has continued doing it always. He will get it right, because in the Bible days, all the kings were chosen by the prophet through God. It's just that these are days, so many things happening in the body of Christ. That is making people to feel that it's now like a jamboree business. It's true that we are still some genuine ones who are doing the right thing. For God, those things we are hearing on that. The reason is that we have no special body set up by the Christian body that control the body of Christ. They are checkmate the men of God on the altar, know what they are doing with themselves. If that is clear, all these things we are seeing that people that are to be that thing men of God on the altar will stop. You see things working well, because they are actually God's ambassador, working through God to reach men and direct them well. But the government is doing the right thing, following the footsteps that God himself will direct him well, so that we will not fail the Edo people, because we all voted him. Whether we voted him, we not voted, as far as the governor of the whole Edo State, he should do the right thing, so that we will all be praising him tomorrow. I always say every day, he should remember he's from Edo Central. There's a man who came from the angle for Abu Salih. He should be able to follow that example and beat the man record and prove to the whole world that these people, they are doing the right thing.
Thank you very much. Incidentally, I have two men of God from Edo Central, Dr. Royals of Edo Central, Bishop Lucky Omonabese also have roots in Edo Central. Yes, so, and that's the reason they are so passionate, because Professor Bruce Ali is one man that will continue to remember, who introduced free education. Professor Bruce Ali, in his time, students used to enjoy cooked food by the Bende state government in those days. Professor Bruce Ali brought reading materials, exercise books, biro, pens, pencils. People will not forget that man. And that's what they are saying, that distinguished Senator Mondo Ukpewolo really needs these prayers so that he can really surpass what Professor Ambrose Ali did in his days. But we'll talk more if prayers actually can influence leaders, because we've seen that so many leaders, once they are sworn in, some begin to do something different from the expectations of the people, despite prayers. But we'll talk about that after this break. It's always a delight to have you back. For those of you spending your 60 minutes with us, we are glad. Those just joining us, you've taken the right decision, because we are looking at the influence of religious leaders on governance, on our leaders. We've seen that after election, after the swearing of public office holders, governors, the president, most times they actually take oath of office, oath of allegiance. But you begin to wonder when you discover that maybe a governor is behaving inimical to the welfare and progress of the people. Sometimes it's appalling that decisions by the president, decisions by governors do not favor the people, do not favor the masses. The masses are suffering, smiling and suffering. Putting on agbada and suffering inside the agbada is the situation in Nigeria. So we'll come back to Dr. Royal. Now, we've just seen a governor now who went to meet religious leaders and said, pray for me. Now, what is the implication of that development, Dr. Royal?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
It shows, number one, that the governor is a humble man.
Okay.
That speaks of humility. That also shows that he needs divine presence.
Okay.
He knows that the task of governing a state is beyond man. Because, you see, there are a lot of people who meet the governor on a daily basis.
Yes.
People come with different spirits. People come with different things. People can visit different places just to make sure that what they tell the governor to do, he does them.
You are talking about voodoo now.
I'm telling you, even in the Bible, there's a man called Haman who for 1 year was into nonsense because he wanted a particular nation to be destroyed, people in that nation to be destroyed. The Bible told us that for 1 year he was playing oracle, they playing oracle for him, until he went to the king and told the king that one so and so persons to be destroyed. Naturally speaking, the king would have said, let's investigate this matter. Let's know if your allegations are true before I take decision. Yes. But the king didn't say that. He just signed. And that was all. So a lot of people meet the government. So the government is taking the right. It speaks of humility. It speaks of divine guidance. He is also a way of protection and preservation, and against demonic forces, demonic presence. The man who is doing that, he knows why he's doing it. Governance is not child's play. So that is it. I commend the governor for taking that step. It's a sign that at this point he's telling God, help me to succeed as a governor.
Bishop Lucky Omonabese, we've heard of rumors, allegations that we could not really substantiate, that some persons were saying, oh, there are demons in Aso. There was a time that rumor was really everywhere. Though I don't believe, some people don't believe, but some other persons believe. Do you think that some persons can actually use voodoo power to influence the decisions of governors and maybe a president?
Very correct, sir.
Okay.
If you get to the book of Daniel chapter 6, Bible says a certain man called Daniel was elevated.
Yes.
And so 3 men came together and told them, say, not when they are alive. And they made sure that the king signed a certain evil decree to send the man to the lion den. Now, it took Daniel prayerfully with his knee for God to intervene, divine intervention, to help him out of that danger. So it happened with the governor. In anything you are doing, the governor, the president, anything you are holding political class, there are people visit so many funny altars just to make sure the person in charge fail. Because men, as a governor, you came up from a certain party, and that party, and those that don't like that party, actually you have political enemies who will be praying for his failure. He understood that the world is full of evil. That's why he connected to God. So let me need God to help me to overcome all those that want to fail. I want to fail. All the things he's saying, we do this, flower here and there, rose here and there. As he's saying it on the telly, people are hearing it. The people that are watching it, who are not happy with him, want it to fail. Then if he does not follow the route of prayers and divine guidance, he will surely fail. There are some men of God who open church, who carry heavy anointing, but because there are some forces who wanted to fail in the environment, can manipulate some evil members and make sure the man of God fail.
Even in the church?
Yes, sir. I've been preaching for 30 years. I found out for 20 years. And that's not what I'm talking about. Then the governor needed it to work. That's why I meet God. Meet the pastor, they will pray for him, whether he can succeed. We always say, pray for your leaders, and they can succeed. That's what he's doing. He's doing the right thing. And also pray for him that God should give him grace to fulfill and complete all the project he's doing for Edo South, Edo Central, and Edo North.
Thank you very much. I think the governor really needs prayers, because now that unexpectedly, there's rainfall now. And if wisdom is not applied, some contractors will run away from site. They will not complete ongoing road construction projects. These are unforeseen circumstances. I think the governor really needs prayers so that he can actually superintend over these contractors to complete the roads. Only yesterday I drove through Ogun Road in Oluku, and I noticed that Ogun Road is under construction. And despite the rainfall, I noticed that the contractors were there. I was really surprised. I said, oh, this is what should be going on. No contractor should run away from site because of rainfall. I think these prayers are really necessary.
Seriously?
Yes, but Dr. Roya, what advice do you really have for this governor to succeed?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
First and foremost, you see, seeking prayers is a sign that he understands his inadequacy.
Yeah.
That he needs extra strength. The second thing that, because after the prayers, what you do next matters a lot.
Okay.
Because praying for a man who is not willing to do the right thing will not still make him do the right thing. Because the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the man speaks. But one thing I say about the governor, being that he is the one moving, going to look for prayer, not like, pastors or people pressuring him, go and look for prayer. If he's the one making the move, it shows that he tells well. My advice to him is that he should keep doing the good work. He should keep, let him surround himself with people who will tell him the truth, even if it hurts him. Because most times, people around governors do not have the temerity, the sagacity to tell him the truth. Even if it hurts, let him look for, even if there are 1, 2, or 3 persons who he can look at me in the eye and tell me what I need to do, how I need to do it. Because I think one of the clips I saw the other day, the governor was already telling somebody that people are angry that he doesn't want to share money. I think nobody should be angry that the governor is not sharing money. He wasn't elected to share money. He was elected to govern Edo State, not to share money. So hearing that alone, I just say this governor is ready to do the work, because it means he's not bowing to the whims and caprices of certain persons to just siphon Edo State cake.
Is government house a bank that money is being shared? Why are certain politicians always looking forward to a governor that would like to share money?
It's because many politicians see politics as their office, politics as their mainstream of income, which ought not to be. You're supposed to be a businessman. You have a professional career that you are pursuing. Then politics is just by the way. It's supposed to be by the wayside. But in this part of the world, it has become a normal way of life. That somebody becomes a commissioner, a governor in the space of 2 years, he has become a multi-billionaire. So now it is business that people even take loan from bank to campaign for election. So I think the governor should not share money. He should keep doing the good work. At least there is the first flyover we are seeing now in Benin City, the one at Rama Park. I think that's the bridge there. I think we are seeing another thing like that going on at Adesuwa. So it shows that the governor is doing everything possible to write his name in gold. He should not be distracted. He should maintain focus, and all the promises he promised those people, he should make sure he carry them out, because that is what that's what we guarantee second tenure for him.
Yes, Bishop Lucky, we've noticed that some public office holders,
yes, sir,
once they are elected, once they are sworn in, they are distracted. Some of them, they start doing things that you will be shocked that is this governor aware that this is not the reason for which he was elected? You know, so what's your advice for this governor?
Well, I advise my honorable governor should continue his good work. We have obstacles. We have people that don't want to see him succeed. Just have to focus so they can succeed. They must make sure all the promises, campaign promises, all the things must be fulfilled. Not just in his own central district. Okay. We have Edo South. Edo South, I keep on saying, we have Edo South, we have the largest land of farming. We need food. It should encourage farmers. Give them security. As you are building the road, building hospital, flyover, but we need food. Because a hungry man can't climb flyover. We need food.
Yes. I need to reiterate that. Bishop Lotto Olabese said, Your Excellency, Bishop Lotto Olabese said, a man that is hungry cannot climb flyover. He cannot even climb the steps. Yeah. You know, so the people need food. Yes.
Yeah, we need food.
Yes.
I am very happy what he's doing.
Okay.
I'll be able to go to, travel to the Donut, etc. Everywhere. I'm happy. But this area, the government is not touching.
Okay.
The area of agriculture, the area of food. Hunger is worse than HIV. Hunger. A mother is hungry. Reason different from any other person. A hungry man can look at this AC, brown, white, think it's brown. Because his eyes are dim.
Yes.
His brain will be working at the clockwise. Because it's hungry.
Okay.
Then the government is a practice, pharmacist, it should encourage. No, I'm not saying you should give us your money. Look for these big farmers. Then they don't start. Then they don't know. Invest in them so that by June this year we should be enjoying food, because hunger make a good man to become a bad man.
Thank you very much. I think we'll talk about that, because hunger really, when somebody is hungry, sometimes it's not even seeing you properly. It's not reasoning properly, and that's why they say hungry man is a angry man. You know, there's that in the local palace. Hungry man is an angry man. Well, we'll talk about the influence of religious leaders on governance after this break. In Nigeria, we've been talking on the influence of religious leaders and the different dimensions, schools of thought have actually crept in. And Bishop Lucky Omonabese just talked about the issue of hunger, that yes, the governor is good. He called on religious leaders to pray for him, but he should also look at his style of governance, that there's need for investment in the agricultural sector so that food, surplus food can be made available, that some people cannot even afford 3 square meals again. People are hungry in the land and they need food. Once there is food, people will be able to reason properly. A man without food cannot reason properly. May not even understand the policies of government. May not understand the shine agenda because, you know, hunger is troubling him or her. Well, something just happened today, which is in the news now, and that had to do with the Electoral Act. And public office holders, the politicians are the ones that are elected. As we prepare for 2027 election, the Senate has rejected the electronic transmission of election results. Gentlemen, we'll start with Dr. Royal. Are you comfortable with this?
I think at this point in our history, in our political history, in our national history, every well-meaning politician for this nation should begin to think of how to move this country forward, not to take us backward or to make us stagnant. You see, in America, you don't see queue. People can vote from any point. People can vote from anywhere. So I don't see any reason why every year we have people that we elected them, senators were elected by the people to go and represent the interest of the people, not their interest, the interest of the people. Nigeria at this point is overdue for electronic transmission of results, because that is one of the ways we have transparency, accountability. That's why we can hold INEC accountable, because I see no reason why people who are learned, people who are literate, will be fighting against technology in transmission of results. I think Nigeria should come out to reject that move that the Nigerian Senate is making. Nigeria should come out en masse to reject it, that at this time of our history, nobody that we elected will take us backward. Or Nigeria should mark those persons who were responsible for saying that this move. Let me quickly interject. So that we don't want incite the people. No, we are not inciting, sir. Okay. So that they don't return to the House of Senate again. Okay. Yes. It's that time we let them know. It's either you represent us, okay, or you come back home.
Thank you very much. Bishop Lucky. Electronic transmission was rejected by the Senate from the Electoral Act.
If you ask me, it's a very wrong move.
Okay.
We are a few months will be 66 years after defended. A 66-year-old man should have grandchildren who already graduated University of Benin. Yes, now this country is now 66 years old. Now people in the Senate ought to be thinking forward. They are rejecting something that is acceptable all over the whole world. Meaning they have a plan to keep on dealing with us. That when you see white, the day in the night become black. Then we as Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian person, I'm from Nigeria, from Edo State, and I will remain in Nigeria. I cannot claim British. Then we are saying today, that's my opinion, that they should revise that thing and accept it, because we need to be do everything electronics, so that we will know as we are voting, we know what we are is going to our reporter, we know what we are doing. Not that we are voting later, they will tell us that the machine have fault and we know there's no light. We will pass it in the day of election. We will donate our generator to my polling booth where I will be voting. Yes. So that they will not say there's no light. Everybody will bring generator to the polling unit. Yeah, so that we'll be voting, okay, and be getting it right. Rejecting this bill is show to the whole entire universe that Nigeria, people that are governors, their brain is far from this age. I think let me quickly add to what Bishop said. You see, at this, I relate with the people. Yes. I relate with commoners. I relate with street people. As of today, if you ask 10 Nigerians, are you going to vote in the next election? 8 will tell you we are not going. Because what will my vote do? So that is a voter party. What will my vote do? After all, my vote doesn't count. So the more you try to preach, I don't know why, anytime we are approaching the election, these political leaders come with policies and laws that kills people morale to go and vote. Because that alone, that step alone, has also weakened the resolve of many people to go and vote. It will now look like, after all, I've said it before, what will my vote? Will my vote count? Will my vote matter? The Nigerian Senate, I think, with immediate effect, they should go back and sit and revert that decision. And I think those who told them to do that should also tell them to go and change it, because Nigerians are not happy.
Thank you very much. Okay, now let's come back to our discussion proper now. Yes, sir. You know, there's something you said, that because of the way some men of God are behaving, some ministers are behaving.
Yes, sir.
Some are not behaving right. You said it.
Yeah.
And because of that, some Nigerians seem not to have confidence in them. So when they see a governor ask for prayers in a church, some persons will say, oh, in the US, they don't ask for prayers. Governors in states in the US, they don't ask for prayers. Rather, things are being done. Policies are implemented for the benefit of the people. That you don't see any governor in a US state say, oh, please pray for me. That before you even desire to be a governor, you have the capacity, you are competent, you are knowledgeable, you have everything to ensure that you can actually lead the people. So, do you think this issue of prayer should always be coming in?
You know, we are not America, we are Africa. Okay. Our reason is different from their reason. Okay. They are far developed than us. Then the kind of politics we play in Nigeria is politics of hatred. We have no continuity. If it's a governor now for 8 years, he started this IT, a very big communication company. If I now become a governor, I will abandon it.
You want to even kill what the former governor did?
That kind of spirit is in our gene. The governor knew that the kind of environment we find ourselves a very toxic environment, full of power, black, and all the demonic way of operation. Then he need prayer. But after prayer, he should use his own brain to make sure things are working. Because while we pray for you, it's not just to pray to give offering the church. No, we are praying for you to make sure the whole thing you promise Edo people is done. Get it done. Prayer is good. You that we are praying for have your own energy and force. Bible said God gave you power to make way. Get your energy and force. Make sure sometimes you step on toes to make the masses happy. Because the masses are the ones that will be happy, not people surrounding your table. Those guys at your table are not in this, are not in this country. They flew in and flew out. We are the one in this country. I live in the Yowa here. Some politicians that have not been to Yowa since they left that place. But they are from that community. You will call them to say, I'm coming, they want to see them. But the government should understand after prayer, I should do that. And number two, why people do not respect men of God, because so many men of God are not cultured. They are not trained. They did not pass through the process to know the ethics of ministry. All they do is just they are called by God, went to one church, trained by a church, they can see vision, prophesy, now next thing he opened his own church. Everybody are not general overseer. Some are Apollos, some are Paul. But today everybody in the body of Christ are Paul, no Apollos.
People will not understand those terminology. But I believe what Bishop is saying is that, yes, for you to be a minister, you must be trained so that you can exhibit character, good conduct that the people can be proud of, not some kind of funny things being said about some minister. That's what he's saying. But all the same he's saying, Mr. Governor, yes, you have received prayers, but you need to act. They say prayer without works.
Faith without works.
Faith without works.
Dead.
So you have received prayers, you must work.
He has been empowered.
Yes. So is it only prayer that should be the focus when people are elected?
Thank you.
Okay.
You see, I think there is barely any politician in Nigeria today, when they are desiring or seeking political office, that doesn't go to church.
They go around.
They go around. They go to church, they go to mosque, they go to shrine. Anywhere they know prayer is being done, prayer is being offered, they go there. Like I said a moment ago, it's not just about the prayers, it's about your heart. If the heart of the candidate is not right, some just do this prayer thing to get endorsement. Oh, he went to that church, that popular church, so all the members of that ministry queue behind him because he went to church. In fact, politicians are not taking it let's look for a big church to attend so that when it's election time, the members of the church can just queue behind us. We already have votes. That is one of their strategy now. But I think we are approaching the situation where we no longer look at your church, we no longer look at we look at what you can do, we look at your track record. You see, after prayers, He needs to go to work. But the truth is, the work of governance is not only for the governor alone. He should look for right-minded people, putting square peg in square hole, and round peg in round hole. Because we have a situation in this nation where a lawyer was minister for power in this nation, and a lawyer was minister of works. We saw what happened. I think the minister of power now, I think I was told he's an accountant or something like that. Look at every day the national grid is collapsing because we have a square peg being placed in a round hole. It doesn't fit. He shouldn't use political office to settle political whatever.
Politicians.
Yeah, settle politicians, you know, because you did this in the election. Let people merit what they are doing. And as I'm telling you now, let people merit every office he's putting there. Let them qualify for it. Don't just use office to settle godfathers. And then, okay, people are there, they are not answerable to you, they are answerable to a godfather. How do you think the state will run? The governor should do the right thing. It's not just prayer, because if you pray, if you are pouring water on a stone, it will not become soft. So it will still become a beautiful stone. So it's not just to receive prayer. Let him make up his mind to walk. And I'm sure he's working already.
Okay, Bishop Lokeman, as we gradually conclude.
Yes, sir.
Now, yes, prayer is good.
Yes, sir.
You have talked about the aspect of agriculture, that the governor should focus on agriculture. Are there other areas? Because the governor seems to be focused on this flyover thing.
Yeah.
And some persons are saying only flyover cannot help Edo State. That there are so many, for instance, insecurity is a problem in Edo State. Then the roads in the various communities, some persons are asking, and I think I need to quickly say this, Bishop. Now, in Edo South, how many new communities do we have? Can Edo State government actually inform the public of the data, the number of new communities that have opened up? Now, those new communities, don't they need tarred roads?
They need it.
Is it only in the city center that we need tarred roads? The new communities also need tarred roads. They pay taxes.
Yeah.
Some persons manage to build houses in new communities. Now, to access the city center is a problem because the roads are not tarred. So, Mr. Governor, some persons are of the opinion that it's not only flyover. We need roads in the new communities. If you take Edo South, the new communities. For instance, if you look at this Oluku now, I've always said it on this program, because we have the opportunity of going around Oluku.
Yes, sir.
Many roads in this Oluku are not motorable. So you don't need to, I've said it more than once, and I believe government officials should come to Oluku, look at all those inner roads. You will discover
no roads.
There are no roads. Some places in Oluku find it difficult to come to the tarred road.
Yeah.
From the inner part of this community. Once there's a rainfall, those small roads that even the landlords manage to create will just be flooded.
Yeah.
And people are stranded. Are they not part of Edo State?
They are part of
the
Edo
same
State.
thing with other communities.
Yes, sir.
So, what other areas do you think this governor should look at?
Now, the governor should focus on agriculture, because food is very, very important. They build this our Edo security network, give them the vigilante, empower them more than the one is doing now. They do all these our roads inside the community that lead to farm, lead to different where we can bring the crops to the main town. It should be tied. Should be maintained, because if you go to Iyawasa, all those villages, if you enter their road, from that tar road to their farm, you can't even drive it with your bike. Not if you can. The people that apply that road, they are scrapped. Then with that kind of situation, these people are farming will not be able to transport their product to the main town. And because they are using high cost of transportation, there will also be high cost of selling their product to the consumers. The governor here is doing flyover, everything fine. As I said, it's only a mother of 8 satisfied that can climb the flyover. You should understand that there are nobody will be hungry and thinking of climbing the flyover. they have to tackle that area, because if you pass Ijowa, go to Odeka, those villages, you will be surprised that some have to carry their head straight to the main road.
No third road.
Because even their machine cannot pass the place if it is rain. As it just rain now, the place is sleeping because it's so bad.
Okay, your concluding remarks, Dr. Roya. Concluding remarks.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think the governor, like Bishop said, he should look at how to employ our youth.
Okay.
Let me create employment for our youth, because the rate of insecurity is because the youth are jobless. A man who is working, we hardly have time to commit crime.
That's true.
Secondly, our educational system, ethics and values should be reintroduced into our educational system. Let people know that there's dignity in labor. Because I think now we are not investing, we are not investing in education as much as we should. Because education, if you give a man education, it has a way of reducing insecurity. It has a way of making people enlightened that there are certain things an educated man will not do because he's enlightened. So we invest in education. During the Oshomole era, the red roof was a slogan. In the Oshomole era, I think when Obaseki came, the curriculum that the teachers were using became a slogan.
Yes, sir.
This governor should consolidate on that. Let him empower our educational system. In fact, if possible, declare state of emergency in that education, then empower our youth. Let's take our youth off the street. We have youth in Edo State who have people following them massively on social media. They should use these persons as ambassadors to recruit youth. Let's train some into music, train some into comedy and the rest of that. Let them get busy. It will reduce crime.
Thank you very much. I want to thank my guest, Bishop Lonke Monabia. Say thank you very much for your comments. I believe that government officials will heed your call. Thank you, Dr. Roya Ayemere. I also believe that government officials will heed your call. This program serves as a platform for enlightenment, discussion, sensitization, and I believe that once we make comments here, it's not to castigate anyone, but rather it's our own way of supporting good governance. The prayers offered at Living Faith Church Irua, that was commendable. We thank Mr. Governor for recognizing that he needs help. He needs God. But the guests are saying, after prayer, you need to sit down, you need to meditate, you need to think out of the box how you can develop Edo State. That you have a role model, Professor Ambrose Ali from Ekpoma, who did wonders when he was governor of Bende State, now defunct Bende State. And some persons still remember how free books, free textbooks, writing materials were given by the government of defunct Bende State to students, to schools. Some of the persons who benefited from Ambrose Ali's free education are leaders today, but they are not reenacting what Ambrose Ali did. They enjoyed it, but they are not ensuring that other persons enjoy what they enjoyed in their time. That's not good. On that note, I say thanks for being a part of 60 Minutes Nigeria. This week's edition has been interesting. By the grace of God, next week will be more interesting. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
The Ugewe is the final ceremony of the series of festivals. It is one of peace and lightheartedness, following the more solemn of the ritual year. Ugewe is the festival of the Ewe leaves, a symbol of good luck and joy. It is the most popular of all that heralds the dawn of a Benin New Year, new vow, newness of life and freshness of life, and a new hope for the future. In the evening, the Ewe leaves are presented to the Oba of Benin in grand style in a colorful ceremony. The Ihogbe Society, amidst singing and dancing, bring the sacred leaves that symbolize good luck, blessings, peace, and prosperity. Each of the senior members of the Ihogbe proceeds to give the sacred leaves directly to the Oba of Benin, and others put theirs at his feet.
ITV, certainly the best.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.